All right, here we go again. Another day, another cast, and we are back with day 10, round 10 of the Good Game Ligaen. And let's hop over for Div 1's leaderboard. There we go. As you can see, first place for Formulation Gaming with 540 points. Almost making it to the 500 points are Bitfix with 492. On rank 3, we have the Real Gangsters with 418 points, 350 for Beauty McYellowswag, 342 for Slowstorm, 332 for Waste, 331 for Klanen, 322 for Behind Enemy Wives. Then on rank 9, we have Ukind Mix with 258, 249 for the 4 Alcoholics. Following them, with 1 point less, we have Kjetter with 248. Perpetual Failure, 1 rank behind, on rank 12 with 229 points. Barely just not making it to the 200 points so far. Our team Nordlist was 198 and 194 for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. And the valuable veterans are last but not least with 164 points. And we are ready to go, because match number 1 of today will start in a few seconds. So let's hop over and enjoy our first game. As you can see, our plane starts slightly to the southwest of Oasis and will end at one of the islands close to Impala. This means there's a lot of area which is not really that great reachable for the teams. So this should be roughly the drop zones. So El Pozo will be a tight fit. Alcantara, Montenuevo, Chuma, and the Brickyard, Valdemar, Prison, and Bartona are out of the question. Same might be true for Resort. Los Leones is also a long stretch, but will be doable for the teams. 4 seconds remain on the clock. And now the plane has started. Let's hop into day number 10 of the Div 1 finals. First team's already dropped out, which are the Real Gangsters. Together with them, we have the players from Behind Enemy Wives dropping out, as well as Slowstorm, Ukind Mix, Team Nordlis, Klanen, and then we have Waze and Booty McYellowswag, as well as Bitfix, Perpetual Failure, Coca-Cola Holy Hola, and behind them we have the 4 Alcoholics, Kjetter, and last but not least, a Formulation Gaming. Let's see if we can see any possible hot drops. Waze quite close here to St. Martin. Nonetheless, they will most likely try to go for their power grid split. Except for that, it's not looking too stacked. Not quite close to evil here. Who already has the SLR in hand. Equipped. Oh, and Finotto just landing on the other side. This will be interesting. Because I'm unsure if Evil knows that he's there. I'm also unsure that Finotto knows that Evil's there. So that makes 2 of them. Switching to the barrel. Finotto also with the barrel. Taking the buggy, says, alright, goodbye. I got a weapon. And that means I'm out of this. Evil should at least have heard that. But yeah. Looks like nothing happened. Nonetheless, a circle shifted, and this time it shifted west. Good position there for Xerox. Right here for Waze. They're quite close to the fabric here. This right here should be the center of the circle. So this might be one of the most interesting compounds. You can see Phaeton already going for the rotation. Going for the fire brick I mentioned. Or the hills above, we'll see. But yeah, first come, first serve. And he's going for that good rotation or good position for Bitfix quite early on. Xerox might be getting some new friends. We can see that Simsy and Evil as well as Spurvin are coming close. He's sticking with the M16 instead of the Scar. Interesting. Can hear the car arriving. First tax. Xerox says, let's make a run for it. Trying to get to safety. Away from Aemond and Simsy. First knock by Aemond against Xerox. Viper's already retreating. No chance to save him. And that's kill number 1 for Clanen. The fight against Waze. That is the 1 kill Clanen had, or the 1 point Clanen had less than Waze. Nonetheless, they will still stay behind them. Or we can see that Perpetual Failure is right here close to the valuable veterans who got a kill in against Dixie Enormous. Spectre trying to get a knock in against the valuable veterans is not successful. More shots in the direction of Clanen. On the other side on the hill we can see Ukient Mix already with a good position against Clanen. I'm not quite sure if they haven't seen Aemond yet. Oh well. Now Scarlet has seen him. Symphony is close to him. At least he has a 4 times. Scarlet only was the 2 times. They have been located now by Clanen and therefore have to fall back a bit. Nonetheless, chances are there. See what the map has in store for us. Next fight over here. Coca-Cola, Holy Hola, Fate fighting against the valuable veterans. You're trying to get some hits in. Dice on the other side of the map. Leord has to watch out. Hazer and androids falling victim to the valuable veterans. That's already their 3rd kill, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. 2 for Felon, 1 for Kirin. You can hear the shots raining in on them. From the other side by Dykes. Very unfortunate losing 2 players that fast. Symphonize, quite close here to Olsen. Gets tagged from above. Is able, though, to go for that little shack while Grandis gets the kill against Justin. Again, with shots in the direction of Spectro. Trying to find that knock. The entry, but they are not unsuccessful, unfortunately. Putting Mikuloswek on the other hands. With shots in the direction of Tukin. Oh, finally he got a hit. Nice headshot against Sneakin. Another attack. But he's able to get to safety. Fix also with some shots in the direction of behind enemy wires. That should have been fun he was shooting at. You're still quite close here to the 4 alcoholics. Marty spotted, unfortunately not able to find the knock. Aside from that, more shots in the direction of Phaeton. Lost his back right tire, but might be able to stay alive if he's lucky. Kapi already going for the push. Coming in from the side. That nade wasn't too bad. Nade by Kapi is not better. Beetle knocked by Party Beetle. Oh, Sexy with a nice knock against Kapi. And that most likely kill. Too cooked. Trying to go for the flush. Kapi flush by high score. And then deciding to rotate away again. For a moment it looked like they want to go and try to go for the race. That's something that Bitfix needs to do as well. Because Adel and Sexy are knocked over here. Even though Party Beetle and Fernotto are all the way back here. Fernotto already going for the sprint, trying to get an angle to flush at least one of them. Sexy found, and that's kill number 1 for Waze. Vipress already moving close as well. Oscar unsure what to do. There isn't. Oh, 4 alcoholics drawing that emergency. High score spotted. Shots coming out, and that's another kill against Bitfix. This is not looking good for them. They got that kill in against Formulation. Well, they're losing 2 players now against Waze. Party Beetle finally getting that flush. Vipress trying to go for the flush on high score. Spotted now. Gets knocked by Phaeton. Party Beetle trying to rotate in from behind. Phaeton trying to go for the rest. That nade might... Oh, that might be good. That actually is good. And also on top of the hill. Just barely not seeing how... Now he sees them. He's able to get the knock in against high score again. Phaeton spotted as well. And that's it. GG, well played. Bitfix annihilated by Waze. They're even able to get the rest in back on Vipress. Only Xerox was unfortunate enough to die. Circle shifted again in favor of El Azhar, of El Pozo. Mask knocked. Let's see if we will find a worthy fight between some teams here. Well, this might be interesting. Real gangsters up here on the hill. Down there we have Booty McYellowswack. There's Garden and John Boy. Just waiting for them. Olsen has the angle. Nice tack. Smoke's coming out. Oh, very nice tacks there. Herky is still staying hidden. Trying not to intervene in this fight yet. Oh, Booty McYellowswack is already retreating. Circle shifts away from El Pozo. And like I said, this right here might be our end circle. You know it already. Good position there for Formulation Gaming. Good position as well for Behind Enemy Wives. That compound over here is still free. And I'm wondering why. Most people maybe thought that the city would be the end. That's the reason we have such an amount of teams over here. Coca-Cola, Holy Hola, Team Nautilus, Ukient Mix, Klanen, and the 4 Alcoholics, as well as Perpetual Feia, are all playing from El Pozo. Well, the first team already was able to get away with Perpetual Feia. The others still holding down the fort. They all know there's someone else there. On top of the rocks, we still have the real gangsters with Snusky Dusky and Shackletons of Damage. Little Dumpling now with the knock against Sotney. Stealthy shows himself. But no dice for them. The Yacht also checked. Nice shots there. By Behind Enemy Wives, most likely. Rest successful. We can see that Slowstorm is coming in over here. Chicken quite close to Marty. Marty trying to get closer to Perpetual Feia. Has seen Sotney. First tag is in. Oh, Chicken gets knocked by Spectro. Will the flush be confirmed? It's not looking like it. And Sparrow with the knock against Dyked. Eamon just running him over. Suddenly knocked by Marty now. He's pushing again. Fenotto over here. For ways. Oh. Can see some mortar shots in the direction of Tackers. Not getting the knock though. Kieran with the knock against Shackletons of Damage. That happened over here, I guess. No ski, quite close to Garden. Those shots were good. Underhand nade. Oh, perfect on John Boy. Oh my god, this is Red Zone extravaganza. Snusky gets knocked though by Rex. Now from the side we have Herky. Trying his best. Blue Zone nade coming in. Gets the first one, gets the second one. And gets a flush against John Boy, but gets knocked by Rex. who's trying to face off against the rest of the real gangsters, but unsuccessful. Chiggletons of damage. It does chiggletons of damage. And therefore gets a kill against Booty McYellowswag on rank 13. Shots coming in from Fernotto and his teammates from Waze. But they're unsuccessful in getting the knock in there. Oh, mortar fire by Physics. Over here, Physics and Intense. Let's try this again. I guess he has no mortar bullets left. No mortar shells. Or he's searching for more. No dice, I guess. Marty with a knock against Tuken. Waze trying to play the dip. They are able to arrive at the dip, but this right here is even more interesting. Klanen fighting and facing off against Ukien Mix, and Ukien Mix is eliminated by Simsy and Evil. Hellsoy gets the knock against Evil though, with a mortar shell. Walking quite close here to the 4 alcoholics. Hellsoy finishes his knock and gets a kill against Evil, and therefore Simsy is the last man standing for Klanen. Also all the way over here. Gets 2 kills out of that. They're quite close to Spectro. But there are more fights everywhere. Real gangsters eliminated. Far behind enemy wise. Spectro is still waiting for Innerman. Who's coming close or just waltzing through the window. Very unfortunate for him. Also, trying to find the right angle, I guess. Oh no, is he retreating? Don't want to go for that fight. Suddenly quite close here. Too slow, Storm. Ah, gets the first knock in. Watch out though. Has no nades left. 3 smokes. And 3 flashes. Walking gets knocked by a little dumpling. Caster Curse is real again. Just switched to him when he got knocked. Otis in trouble. Let's see if he survives this. Looking good so far. Up here we have Sotney for Perpetual Failure, Slowstorm, and the 4 alcoholics. Sotney knocked after trying to get away by HPFL. Spectre says, no man, I'm taking a hike. Spotted by Botan. Who's not able to get the kill in. Oh, Spectre with a nice knock against Proxy. Down to 0 HP. Nate coming in. Survives this again. And that's it. Botan now with the kill. Perpetual Failure eliminated on rank 10. Little Dumpling got knocked by Otis. Shots coming in against Slowstorm. Nate's in hand. Oh, that's a bit too short. Next one found. There's only 1 left. And that's a kill for Sneakin against Marty. 4 alcoholics eliminated on rank 9. So we are down to 8 teams. And this is our next fight over here. Waze against Behind Enemy Wives. Team Nautilus eliminated. There's still 1 left. Benotto was found by Brulet and therefore Waze eliminated on rank 7. Fawn over here. There's an airdrop over there. I doubt that anyone will try to get that, especially since the DBS, but they don't know that. They don't know it. Over here, we have the valuable veterans, as well as Behind Enemy Wives. Up here on the hill, Formulation is taking Shanks out of their opponents. 2 kills so far only, though. We have 3 for Kyatter. 6 for Slowstorm. CMC and his teammates are from Clan with 7. There's an airdrop right in front of him, more or less. This one has an MG3. That's better. We had them behind enemy wives with 6 kills. Valuable veterans with 3. Also a Bowden right in the house. No worry at all. Hello, little blue zone, Nate. He's not hurting you. Push coming in from Slowstorm, though. Good for Simsy, because that means there's no one else in the west except him. Or southwest. Might be able to just play this ridge here once behind enemy wives is moving forwards. But before that, we'll wait right here for Kjatter's opponents in form of Slowstorm. Oh, first knock against Grandis, losing his helmet. Made in hand by Halsoy. Does he have the right angle? That's not looking too shabby. Gets a bit of damage in. Shot in hand. Nice try against HPFL. Bochen sees HPFL but gets knocked by Sneakin'. Double barrel shotty, and that's it for Kjatter. On ring 5, we're down to 4 teams. Slowstorm formulation, the valuable veterans, and behind enemy wives. And they're fighting it out here. AV right behind formulations intense. CSM gets a knock in while he was just healing. That's not too nice. Behind enemy wives down to 2 player though. Slowstorm coming in from behind. Sneaking gets... No, HPFL gets a knock. And now it's just AV. Flush versus Intense was confirmed though. Shaq, Kirin, and Vibis. The other hand on the attackers and physics. And last but not least, oh, 7, 8, 9. So let's see. We have Avi, we have Shaq, Kirin, and Vibis. Takis, Physics, HPFL, Snicken, and Grandis. Nades and Util from the valuable veterans. You can just above AV. AV has to move. That's the biggest issue for behind enemy wives. HPFL there too. Navy's just stuck between behind enemy wives and the valuable veterans. Moving below. AV spotted, but gets 1 knock and 2 knocks. I guess AV was too surprised. What happened here? I got 2 knocks. Weebus with a kill against Sneaken. HPFO leading out. Flash coming in. AV does not see anything. Blue zone's coming in. AV trying to sneak behind Grandis. And gets a kill in. AV 4 behind and is not only securing 3rd place, but 2 more kills. Tech is now coming in from behind. Well played right here against the valuable veterans. Oh, gets another knock in, and now it's only Kirin. Physics gets the angle, and that's it. Winner chicken dinner. Formulation secures the chicken with just 5 kills. 9 though from behind, and it was about 1,760 damage from Formulation. And last but not least, the valuable veterans with 6 assists. Let's hop over here. As you can see, Formulation, 15 points for them. The valuable veterans have 13. 9 kills, 4 behind enemy wise, so 13 points for them. No, 14 points for them. Slowstorm with 9 kills gets 13 points. Then we have Cutter with 3 plus 3 makes 6. Klanen with 9 points. Waze with 6 points. Team Nautilus with 2. Workaholics with 3. Perpetual Fail with 1. Real Gangsters with 4. Ukiant with 2. 0 for Booty McYellow's Whack and Coca-Cola Holy Hola. And 1 for Bitfix. We're gonna be back after a short break. And there we go. Updated lists. Formulation with 555 on first place still. Betfix, unfortunately, only got a point, so 493 for them. Then we have the Real Gangsters with 422, 355 for Slowstorm, 350 for Booty McYolo's Whack, 340 points for Klanen, 338 for waste, 336 for behind enemy wires. So they are quite close here from rank 6 to rank 8. Then we have Okin Mix with 260, 254 for Kyoto, 252 for the 4 Alcoholics, 230 for Perpetual Faya, 200 even for Team Nautilus, 194 for Coca-Cola Holy Hola, and last but not least, the Valuable Veterans with 180. And we're gonna hop in right into the action, because we are already going into match number 2 of the day. Oops. I should press the button harder. There we go. Let's follow our forces while we check, obviously, who's dropping where. We also change match 1 to match 2. And as you can see, first to drop out are Kyatter and behind enemy wires, followed by the real gangsters. Then we have Wace and Klanen jumping out, as well as Slowstorm and Bitfix. Following them are Booty McYolos, where Coca-Cola Holy Hola and Ukient Mix, as well as Team Nautilus. Then we have Perpetual Faya and the 4 Alcoholics. And last but not least, we have the Valuable Veterans searching for a possible drop spot. As well as, obviously, Formulation, which I maybe didn't see between Ukient and Team Nautilus. Unsure, though. Doesn't look like we have any hot drops on Miramar. That might change on Tego or on Rondo, as well as Erangel. But for now, everything looks to be clean and easy. Circle, quite central approach, I would say. Couldn't be more central. Well, could be a touch more to the south, then it would be real central. But yeah, from a map perspective and playable area perspective, that's a good circle. Otis in trouble right here. Trying to get away. You can see Scarlet and Muskin already here. Searching for weapons. Seeing Skelvin. Taking home Otis. Well, it's always good if you have a shuttle service. Skelvin just... yeah, bumps into that tree and Otis says, "Nah, man, I'm gonna run. Thanks for bringing me all the way over here, but I'm gonna walk the rest." Good circle for them, though. Better circle again for Bitfix. Last time, though, I couldn't make anything out of that, so hopefully this works better in their favor. You can see that Rex has already taken over the other compound. So a good spot for them as well. I guess that honking man, he was a bit annoyed. Unsure about that. I'm also unsure why he did use or get the bus if he's using the Jeep as well. Oh, nice tags again, Amond. More shots coming in against Evil. And it looks like Klanen is able to get to the graveyard. He hasn't found Sniper yet. Switching to the Orc. Using the M4 for range, I guess. If I was him, I would prefer the M16 for range, though. But that's just me. It looks like match number 2 isn't really fond of driving. Vipers and Finotto getting some hits there. Spurven with M249 in hand. Might have something against waste arriving in the church. Flush is coming out, so Waste is quite sure there's someone close. Aside from that, let's check if we can see something else. No. Everything else looks clean. Some shots in the direction of Dykes. And in the direction of Spurven. Bob bit fix. Oh. Now they fight. Xerox gets tagged by Spurven. Says, man, that bolty hurt. Not gonna peek him again. Airdrop over here. Groza for consideration. For the 4 alcoholics. Pinotto. Trying to get an angle in. Seems he just prone in one of the memorial houses. And he gets the knock in. Pinotto trying to get away there. Seems he dropping back. And the kill goes to Dykes though. From top of the hill, he says, yeah, man, it's nice that you got a knock for me. But I'm taking the kill. More shots in every direction. Also coming in from Rags. For Booty McYellow's back. Still think that fight might have been it for now. Ooh! Nice tag there from Elf and myself against Tackers. And another one. Tackers needs to watch out now. Happy in instance. Coming close as well. Oh, Elf dropped down. Oh, I'm not quite sure this will work out. But you'll try, Chickleton. Closer you get to the house, the less a chance you'll get away there. But it works out in the end. Superman posted now, going for the circle. That looks interesting. Ah, that's the snake. Right. Like MK, I guess. Looks weird. And Valesi trying to get to a better position for his team. I'll try to land on top of the hills. Trying to get them into Lynn. Shot raining down. Chicken with a knock against Intins. That happened over here. Aside from that, no real fights brewing at the moment. Oh, gotta correct myself. Ukin makes fighting against Team Nordlis. And Justin gets knocked and flushed by Symphonize. Skelvin says, alright, I'm gonna try to save him. He isn't flushed yet. I still have time. Like barely 2 seconds. But I have time. Didn't flush him yet. Skelvin down to 15 HP. And now the flush has been confirmed. Justin eliminated. Kent with their first kill of the match. And the second kill in total. Did we get the first kill in? Yeah, that was Dykes. There was Dykes. I remember now. We said kill against against Waste. Walking down here. He's walking down the street. Or in this case, he's proning in front of Scarlet Feet. Let's see if Scarlet will be able to find him. Or if not, that's the next question. But we'll see. We might want to return later, though. Let's see if there are other possible points where action could happen. Circle shifted to the, well, quite central, but with a bit touch to the north. Good position still for Klanen and Waze. Also for Coca-Cola, Holy Hola. And I guess those two teams still need to make their way to the circle. Maskin here quite close to Otis. They're not even remotely interested in that fight between their two teams. I'm not quite sure what Otis is doing here. Trying to get forwards. He might die to Tuken. If Tuken is lucky, though. Copy still running around. We'll follow Otis and see where his travel takes him. And I guess that might be a kill for Tekis. As he grows in hand, spray coming out. Whips it. There we go. You just have to tell him he whiffs it and then just on point. Third kill of the game. Walking, almost knocked there. We can still complete. It's not looking as good for Team Northeast. Skelvin also rotating. See Scarlet and Symphonize moving forwards. This just leaves D. And he can pee. Oh, another tech in. That should have been coming in from Slowstorm. Nice try. Bolty tag not successful by walking, though. He only has one first aid, so if I were him, I would try to get the heck out of there. But that's just me. Circle shifting again in a few seconds. Let's see where it will go. Well, Skelvin is in trouble. Nate coming in, and that's it for him. Just landing right behind of him. Another kill against Team Nordlist. Circle shifted to the northeast. Good position for the 4 alcoholics. We're on top right here. This little compound close to the graveyard. This might also be where we will have our end fight. Somewhere over here, maybe. Good position as well for Weiss and Clan, who are not doing anything yet. I guess with some shots in the direction of Slowstorm. Walking the last remaining player for Team Nordlist. See if we have anyone else who's solo. Nope. Oops, sorry. Bitfix with a knock against Spectro. Adel says the peak with 5 HP is valid. Alright, we're letting him do that. He has no blue zone nade, otherwise Spectro would be history. Or would be history already. Actually, was an interesting angle here in the direction of Perpetual Failure. Trying to run all the way around. While Klanen is fighting against Kjatter. Elsoy knocked. Simsy killed. Innerman with a kill against Simsy. And there, Amon goes down. Proxy dies. And that's it. Oh man. Wanted to go for that flush. Good thing though, Spurvin was able to res Amon. We can see more shots coming in. Wasting. Alright. If you fight, we want to fight with you. Next team arriving in the form of our friends from behind. Enemy wives over here. Stay complete. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, look. There they are. 1, 2, 3. Whee! Olsen with the kill against Walking. And therefore, Nautilus is out of match number 2. Circle shifts again in favor of the 4 alcoholics. Like I said, that most likely might be our end circle. Could also be around here-ish. We had one at this shack, if I'm not mistaken. No. That shack over here. So that might be an ending as well, but we'll see where fate will take us. Phaeton. Can see Olsen there. First attack. Another attack. With a knock against Elf and myself. Adel with a knock against Chickleton, soft damage. Ooh. No, stealthy. Exceed, no. Oh, man. They tried. But in the end, the zipline was not in their favor. This just leaves Satney for Perpetual Failure. And that was a real failure, unfortunately. Putting McGilliswack over here, trying to go for the res on Rex. They are successful. Over here, we have Bitfix fighting against anyone they can see. Snusky Dusky down over here, dropping his stuff. Like, man, I built you a line. We have level 3 West. Snusky now flushed. HPFL still in the blue. Might be able to get the kill in against Turkey. Or not. Round is close to copy. Well, Phaeton gets a knock against Tukin. Round is moving over as well. Phaeton knocked. Round is spotted and that's it. Slowstorm eliminated. Herky now the last man standing for the real gangsters. Party Beetle gets killed by Evil. At least he gets a kill against Phaeton. Sexy knocked. Clan and eliminated on rank 12 by Waze. Herky spotted by KP. Question is, will he be able to get the kill in, or will Herky just die to the circle? KP hit. AV and other forces with the kill against Xerox. Brult gets knocked by Viperus, but Viperus gets killed by AV again. And that's it. 4 Ways on rank 11. Beckes with knock against High Scar. Just He-Manin, as my sources told me. I'm still gonna call him High Scar. Formulation with the kill against Herky and the knocks against Vebis and Shaq. How did they do that? Tech is trying to get the kill in against Adel. Pacer. Just nade against Vebis and Kirin. Physics trying to get close. Shots coming in from Ukint Mix. Valuable veterans eliminated. At least 1 kill for Physics though. Which means 1 for everyone of Formulation. First knock against Maskin, who might be flush. Nope. Gets flushed now. Steve gets knocked by Tekis. Sexy out as well. Gets killed by Elf and myself over here. Try to come too close to the 4 alcoholics. Garden in a good position right above behind enemy wives. He has to watch out because they might be coming in from behind. Skelvin. Ah man, I should stop reading chat and trying to cast. Stutney right here. Last alive for Perpetual Failure. Well, we'll try to hop over here. Well, Yord with a nice nade against Physics. Takis gets knocked as well by Elf and myself. And suddenly, this is not looking too rosy for Formulation. Intense and Kapi on top of the rocks. Trying to play the high ground here. Circle shifts against them. Flush is confirmed. Yord gets the kill against Physics. Ukint Mix might need to fight for their shack. Because I guess that's where Formulation is heading. Same goes for the 4 alcoholics and Booty McYolo swag, as well as behind enemy wives. Rexo with a good angle. Should not try to engage in that fight yet. As long as he's behind enemy wives. Behind. Drop coming in. Baby, sees Dotney, and that's it. Perpetual Failure out on rank 7. The airdrop. Whoop. Was a bit too fast there. Other links over here. And it looks like Avi is going for that, but we're going over here. Booty McYellow swag against the 4 alcoholics. Alf and myself get knocked. This just leaves Marty. Marty unsure where the shots came from. Gets a knock in against John Boy. Steen knocked by Dykes though. Just Ukint Mix. Ukint Mix eliminated on rank 5. Formulation still going strong with Kapi and Kapi and Intense. And over here we have, well, Booty McYellow swag with 3 players. Relation might be out in a few seconds, though. Then over here, we have Hazer, Lil Yacht, Dykes, and Endrines. And over here, 4 behind enemy wives, we have AV, Bullet, Our Forces, and Phone. Nice shots against Carpi by Endrines. Gets tagged as well. And now the run begins for formulation. Intense knocked. Carpi will be down in a bit too, and that's it. GG, well played. Formulation out on rank 4. 4 players left for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. 4 players left as well for behind enemy wives. And last but not least, Booty McYolo Swag over here. Also left with 3 players. Oh look, there is a Lynx. Most likely an empty Lynx. So far, no one has the upper hand. Well, considering the circle, Coca-Cola Holy Hola has the upper hand, but just barely. Circle in their favor. The other teams have to move. So we'll see how they fare in that situation. Behind enemy wise, would need to move close to Coca-Cola Holy Hola all the way over here. The yacht would like that. Considering their position, Booty McYolo Swag might be safe over here. Just barely at the edge of the circle. We'll see where they try to go. That's the same idea I had. Good for them. The yacht fighting. Question is, has he seen heavy? Flashes, nades, utilities coming in. Gets the first knock, but gets knocked. Likes with flash in hand. Able to flash phone. Suddenly it's not looking too bright for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Like almost knocked by the blue and the molly. Another knock against Endrines. And suddenly this might be the game for behind enemy wives. Flash coming out. Heavy with Lynx versus Garden with the Lynx. Both don't hit. That's not where I wanted to go. Knock against Fawn. Bullet waves it against Dykes, who gets a knock. Suddenly, this is not looking too good for behind enemy wives. Next knock against all our forces. Coming in from behind is John Boy. And that's it for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. John Boy with the kill. This just leaves him, Rex, and Garden facing off against Avi. Avi in the blue. And that's it. GG, well played. Winner, chicken dinner for Booty McYolo swag. And 11 kills. 2,460 damage, though, for Coca-Cola Holy Hola, as well as 5 assists. 11 kills, a plus 10 placement means 21 points additionally for Booty McYolo swag. Then we have 12 points for Behind Enemy Wives, 14 for Coca-Cola Holy Hola, 9 for Formulation, 5 for Ukient, 6 for the 4 Alcoholics, 1 point for Perpetual Failure due to placement points. Bitfix with 8, 6 kills by Edelman. That almost gets him the kill crown. John Boy had 7. Then no points for the valuable veterans, 2 for the rear gangsters, 3 for Waze, 7 for Klarnen, 0 for Slowstorm, as well as Nordlis, and 1 point for Kjatter. We're going to hop over for a quick break, and then I'll be back with you for match number 3. And there we are, the updated leaderboard, 564 points for Formulation. Following them, we have Bitfix finally making it to the 501 point. 424 for the Real Gangsters, 371 for Booty McYolo swag, now making it to 4th place. After them, we have Slowstorm with 355 points, 348 for Behind Enemy Wives, 347 for Klarnen. They switched place it. Behind Enemy Wives, though, got on 6. They were 8s before. Then Waze on rank 8 for 341 points, 265 for Ukind, 258 for the 4 Alcoholics, 255 for Kyatter, 231 for Perpetual Failure, 208 for Coca-Cola Holy 200 even for Nautilus, and last but not least, the valuable veterans with 180. We're gonna hop over. Match number 3 is upon us. As you can see, first to drop out are Kyatter and the players from Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Following them, we have the 4 Alcoholics, Behind Enemy Wives, and Perpetual Failure. As well as Bitfix, Klanen, and the Real Gangsters. Then, additionally, we obviously have Ukind Mix, Booty Mikyolo Swag, Slowstorm, and Formulation, as well as Team Nautilus, Waze, and last but not least, the valuable veterans. Not looking well. We might have a slight hot drop here between Intense and Slowstorm, but it looks like Intense is more or less trying to go for the car. Grundis might be contesting him there, but it's he's getting away, and that should be Intense car without a question of a doubt. Oh, he's going for it. He is going for it. That's kind of mean, dude. That's kind of mean. Grandis with shots, not able to get the knock in though. That's kind of mean. Dropping so close, stealing the car, and then honking. I don't know. Circle shifted to the east. Good position over here for Amond, who's in the middle of the circle for Klanen. Not as good a position for Evil Simsy and Spurvin, but they'll get there. At least they secured the compound for now, considering that we still have Bitfix quite close to them. Hesa over here in Lower Huashing. Good thing for him, there are no bots in esports mode. Because otherwise he would need to fight against the bots. See if we find any other possible fights. But so far it's not looking like it, even though Dixie and Storsey are close-ish to AV. Oh, Storsey already running out of that compound, aiming in the direction of AV. Who has no scope and no helmet. Let's see what else we can find. Slowstorm and Lo Huxing in Hungshan. Damn it. I realize I'm getting tired again. Which makes me unconcentrated. Yunli played by Formulation. Then we have Team Nautilus with the Lampo split. Fungton played by the valuable veterans Zhao Tin by Waze. Ukind with the compounds between Yao Tin and Test Track. Yulin, like I said, played by Formulation. In my town, played by Kyatter. Then Muho Pan split with Lo Huashing by Coca-Cola Holy Hola. And this might be our first fight over here. Depending on if we really get that breach I might have predicted there. Nope. Oh, bro, though. Might see little dumpling in a few seconds. Sees him now. He didn't see him. Hears him now. I guess Dumpling didn't see him either, so... Well, at least that. Dumpling with a few shots saying, alright, I'm in this compound. Don't come close here. This is my house now. Get some support here. Hey, from like them. Oh, fight here between Klanen and the players from Real Gangsters. Chickletons of damage and Snusky Dusky eliminated. First 2 kills here for Klanen. They do have an emergency pickup. Herky was knocked as well. Olsen trying to fight back here. Real Gangsters in trouble. They already lost 2 players. They're currently on rank 3. While Klanen is on rank 6. Oh wait, that's the old leaderboard. There we go. Klanen on 7. Real Gangsters still on 3 though. But so far it's not looking too good for them. The games I've casted. Except for day 7. Or round 7. Round 8. And yesterday in round 9 they weren't really that happy about their placements, I guess. Well, Klanen delivered a good performance. More fights coming in. Satney and for myself getting shot at by Perpetual Failure. We're getting a drop here. Groza for Spectro. Or Satney. Most likely Spectro though. Kieran with the kill against Otis and Skjelven. That happened over here. Walking over there. Trying to get away. Together with Justin. Being followed by the valuable veterans. More shots coming in. Trying to wiggle out. Car crashes into a pole and that's it. GG, well played. Team Nautilus eliminated. 7 minutes and 20 into the game. Well, that wasn't too great for them. Valuable veterans. With more kills though. Gangsters still facing off against Klanen. They got a kill in against Eamon. Got a knock in against Spurven. Trying to get away here. Flash coming in. Evil going for the res. Okian close as well. Spurven gets knocked. Erky! You did see him, man. And that's it. Herky gets the kill barely with 6 HP survive on this. But in the end, the Real Gangsters win this fight against Klanen. Losing 2 players though. You have to give them that. Spectro can see Herky there. Not shooting though for the moment. They're keeping it calm, waiting for him to loot. First pack. Not able to get a second in though. Circle. Finally being located by almost all the teams, except for our friends from the valuable veterans. For alcoholics over here, still close to Brult. Only 3x on his SLR. Not the best weapon when you try to knock someone over range. But at least it's a weapon. Shots in the direction of Lil Yort by Marty. Neither one. Oh, gotta correct myself. There was a hit there against Lil Yort, but that was from Bitfix. Should have been Adel who got the hit in, if I'm not mistaken. Shots in the direction of Symphonized by the rear gangsters. They have to push forwards. They're not in the circle yet. They still have a working car. At least possible working car. 8x scope and flash hider. 8 times. Not quite sure what Herky has. Yes, an 8 times as well. So no need for that. Circle shifts in favor of Coca-Cola Holy Holo. Sexy Shouty now in danger. As we can see that formulation is quite close there. 8 against Copy. Too far. Peyton on the other side. Beckers gets tagged by Sexy. Almost a knock. But he's able to get away. Now Carpi trying to go for the drive-by. Gets tagged thrice. Nate's coming out. And that's it. Phaeton was the knock against him. Car flies. I am unsure how that happened. The car just flew over him. So is that Nate? I'm not quite sure how that works. Oh well. Tech is back with full life. Peyton got knocked. Will be flushed by physics and intense. Wrong roof, man. Question is, will they go for the push and try to rescue Phaeton? He's dropping all his stuff. Most likely might have called them that physics is already there. Finds him, flushes him. Another kill for formulation. And another kill against Bitfix. But at least a 1-1 trade. So both of them get points this round. Circle will shift again in a few seconds. Goes, well, for the southwest there. Didn't expect that. Good position there for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. This around here might be the end circle now. Which means Ukint, if they don't have any cars, would need to move right over the fields. That's in the direction of Olsen. No hits though. But there's still an airdrop over here. Still the Groza, which nobody has found. Symphonized and Stee over here. Maskin and Scarlet over there. Tech is moving forwards. Intense and Physics in the compound, which was played by Phaetons earlier. This could also be an ending. Dixie now with a kill against V-Base. Spectro, close to Shaq. Last man alive here. Not able to get that knock in. Retreating. Is not looking too good for the valuable veterans. That Nate could be good though. A bit too far. But knock gets in though. Snowstorm coming in from behind. See Spectro trying to heal. Shaq flushed and that's it. GG, well played. Perpetual Fail eliminated by Xukin. Three kills though for the valuable veterans. At least gets the kills against Dixie. And the other two. Shots in the direction of Slow Storm. Almost getting the knock there. Xukin still able to get away. Same might apply for Grandis, who's trying to pick up Sneakin. More shots coming in. Rex successful in getting the kill in against Party Beetle. That happened over here. Guardian close to waste. Nade in hand. Might be a nice knock against Vipers. Nope. Vipers gets away. Drop in the direction of Rex, and John Boy gets a knock in against Vipers. Benotto and Xerox able to get away for the moment. Alright, let's play this little shack. We're gonna check the map. Circle shifts in favor of our friends from Coca-Cola Holy Yola over here. Good position of the circle for Ukian Mix as well. Everyone else still needs to get into the circle. Tekka's trying to get the upper hand against Bitfix, but gets tagged by Iman. And therefore is retreating again. Next fight over here between behind enemy wives and the four alcoholics. Except for Marty, who's somewhere else. So all the way over here. Shots from Physics against high score. Nate coming out. Might be a good one. Almost gets a knockdown. Push coming in. High score knocked. Physics knocked though as well and gets flushed. So another 1-1 trade between Formulation and Bitfix. Xerox and Fornotto say, alright, let's fight. Let's go for it. Knock against Xerox is confirmed. It'll wants to flush as well before someone seals it. Successful in doing so. Fornotto in the back. Intense and Tekka's taking over the hill above them. That might be good for Fornotto. He's able to get away there. He's able. Tries to get the knock in. Is not successful. Gets hit by John Boy. Needs to move again. Steve with a knock against Olsen. Tekka's moving close to the compound. Bitfix trying to drive away. Not doing anything. Intense going on the crash course. Not able to get the drive-by done. This might be a kill for Coca-Cola Holy Holder though. Or for Slow Storm. Waste eliminated. Fornotto killed by Intense. Tekka's knocked though by him. Intense trying to go for the race. Bitfix says, alright, we got this. Gonna go for the kill. There they are. Tekka's dropping into the circle and that's it. Yard gets a kill against Intense. Who says, nah man, I'm not gifting kills to Bitfix here. Kieran with the kill against Herky and Olsen. Booty McYolos back now with a push against Slow Storm. As well as Bitfix. Oh, Eskimo knocked by Adel. Bitfix so far with 3 kills. I want more though. Nate coming out, gets the kill. Sexy eliminates Eskimo. John Boy and Rex left alive. As well as Guardian. who gets knocked by a lot of forces. Oh, another nice nade here from behind enemy walls. It's a good knock, and that's it. Bitfix eliminated by Booty McYoloSwag. And Slowstorm in trouble as well. Knock against HPFL by behind enemy walls. Brawl still left alive. Spotted and gets knocked too by Tukin. Tukin somewhere else though. All the way over here. Alright. Tukin gets tagged by Rex. He's AV there. The blue. Or in the smoke. Not in the blue. Smoke in and gets knocked. And that's it. Sneak and killed by Little Dumpling and that's it. Slowstorm eliminated on 7. Rex and John Boy fighting against Fawn and Bullet. Bolt knocked again. For now the last alive. Trying to go for the race on Isle of Forces. Has the car right in front of him. Panzer in his hands. Nate from behind by a little Yort. And Coca-Cola Holy Hola gets a kill in. Got her eliminated as well on ring 5. This means we're down to 4 teams. 4 players left for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. 3 players left for the 4 alcoholics. Then we have 4 players left for Rukian Mix. And last but not least, Booty McYoloSwag with 2. Let's hop over into the big overview. So you can see where all the teams are currently at. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. Nice idea by Elf and myself trying to get the angle in. Unfortunately, the circle is against that. He has an entry though. Question is, do like them? Little Dumplings still have a car over here somewhere. It's not looking like it. So they would need to move as well. And Elf would need to move in the direction of Booty McYoloSwag here. Rex and Bunny, John Boy, with a good position there. Maskin. Scarlet. Symphonize. And Steel also with a good entry into the circle. Same applies for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Worst way though for the 4 alcoholics. Especially because Hazer is already aware of them. Sees little Dumpling there. Shots coming in. First tag successful. Has a nade. Says nah. Not using that one. And for myself gets a wonderful shot by Hazer. Smoke's coming out by Little Dumpling. Trying to run into the right. Knock against like them as well. The Dumpling now the only one left alive. 2 nades left for Hazer. Bit too far to the right. And Reigns gets a kill against Elf and myself. Maskin with the kill off his own. Like them dies to the circle. And this just leaves Little Dumpling over here. Dives quite close to him. As well as Hazer. Dumpling's still out in the blue. Might be dying to it. No, heals. Needs to heal again. 30 HP remain. He has to move, but he's lucky that Coca-Cola Holy Hola is retreating there. Now facing off against Ukian Mix. He's not aware there's someone to his right. Oops. It's not where I wanted to go. Something's still waiting. Needs to move forward a bit. He's in the blue. That should be it. That's it. GG, well played. 4 alcoholics eliminated on ring 4. Nice nade against Symphonized by Dykes. Another one right behind. Is a bit too far. Steve with his spray. Not successful. Don't spray when peeing. That's not nice. You would need to clean it. We don't have cleaners with us. Andrine spotted. Feisty. Only has 30 HP in reload. 15 HP reload. Going for the rest now. Well, he says coming close. Putting Mikiolo Swag are lucky. Not allowed in this fight. Knock against Scarlet. Spotsty gets a re-knock against Hazer. Sees Endrains, gets the knock as well. Has to heal now. 8 HP remain. Even Symphonized, who was knocked prior with 10 HP, has more. Dykes with a double knock against Symphonized and Stee. This just he's masking. He's running over Scarlet. This is not looking too bad for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. The yacht going for the race on Hazer. Dykes might be trying to get Endrains back. Rex took care of the airdrop. P90 for them. John Boy with the good old trusty QBU. To be honest, if I was putting Mikiolo's back, I would have tried to go push Coca-Cola Holy Hola when I knew they had only 2 people left. Masking now, the last man alive. Photokin mix. Then we have Jumbo and Rex for Booty Mikiolo's back. 6 kills for them so far. And 9 kills already for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Trying to get a dream day. Great game here for them. Maskin needs to move. He's not in the circle yet. His body will explode in a few seconds, and after that, Maskin is stuck here. He still has 2 smokes. I'm not quite sure if he has a smoke launcher. He has one, yeah. Right here on the right thigh. So he still might be able to get forwards a bit. As you can see, though, circle is in favor of Coca-Cola Holy Hola and Booty McYellow Swag. Nice nades over here. Blue zone coming in. Maskin trying to move forwards. Prones in the smoke. Is able to survive this ordeal for a bit longer. As the smoke pops. Dykes with the knock against John Boy. Rex now the last survivor. These Dykes gets a knockdown. Maskin now with shots. Dykes just thinking, bro. Rex just thinking, bro, it just saved your ass. And that's it. GG well played. Maskin now the last remaining player. Gets a kill in, but gets killed by Hazer. And therefore, GG well played. Coca-Cola Holy Hola Finally getting that chicken dinner they wanted in the last match already. 12 kills, plus 1,913 damage and 7 assists. Lets them run wild. So, we're gonna hop over for a quick break and then I'll be back with you for match number 4. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Obviously, we have the leaderboard over here. I'm not gonna show it too long because I have to reboot the client. So, you watch this. We'll be right back. And there we are, back again with the updated leaderboard for you guys. Still first, but now with 567 points our formulation, followed by Bitfix with 506. On rank 3 we have the Real Gangsters with 428. Following them we have 382 points for Booty McYollowswag. Then on rank 5 Slowstorm with 359 points. After them, behind Enemy Wise was 354, so 5 points less. Another 5 points less for Clan, and on rank 7 was 349, 8 points less for Waze on 8 with 341. Then, on rank number 9, we have Ukian Mix with 273, 266 for the 4 Alcoholics, 259 for Kyatter, 232 for Perpetual Failure, 230 for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Then we have 200 points for Nautilus, and last but not least, the Valuable Vendoress with 189, almost close to the 200 points. So, let's hop over. Match number 4 on on Tego is upon us. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Rondo is over and Tego just seems mean. So let's see if we can find a place for all 60 players. As you can see, our plane starts in the north, goes down to the south. Just a straight, almost straight line. Nonetheless, though, there's a bunch of cities the players are not able to reach, like Odok, Volsong, Hemusar, Hapo, and Hosam Prison. Aside from that, all the other spots should be reachable with a bit of drift. But at least for those 4 big cities, I don't see a way for the players to glide there. The only possibility might be to use cars. First to drop out are Booty McYoloswag and the Valuable Wanderers. Following them, we have the players from Waze, as well as the 4 Alcoholics and Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Same goes for Klanen, the players from Bitfix and Formulation. Behind Enemy Wives, Ukient Mix, The Real Gangsters, Slowstorm, Team Nautilus, and last but not least, Perpetual Fire and Kyotter. No hot drops so far as far as I can see. Looks quite clean, which means we will have less action in the beginning. Symphonize, though, drop in so he can get the bike here. And try to get away. That's at least something. Circle shifts to the south. Good circle for our team in Hosan, which are Slowstorm. HPFL currently right in the middle. There are only 4 houses here, though. But that might be enough for him to loot solo. Already going for it, though. Well, I would say you can't park here, mate, but that's just me. I am unsure why he stopped in front of the garage, though. Even with the UAZ, you can get in there. If you know how to drive, though. As far as the circle is considered, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams, which are 7 teams, which are not in the circle at the moment. Kata going for that rotation already with Helsoy. Simsy in for Klanen, but the rest is not. Evil going for that rotation as well, though. Then we still have Coca-Cola, Holy Hola, man, over here. And Elf and myself might find a kill against Vipers if he's lucky. Or Vipers against him if he's making an error. But it doesn't like it. Viper still tries to get the drive-by, the shots in. But he's able to get away. Therefore, we still are, well, we still were waiting for our first kill. Chiggleton's off damage, gets a kill in against Simsy. Has to watch out. Klanen trying to get him. And Spurvin comes in from the side, and that's it. Chiggleton's off damage eliminated. 1-1 trade between Klanen and the Real Gangsters. Oh, another kill against Helsoy. Ugh. What was the Observer to do, man? All the way over here. He died all the way over here. I went to him, and the Observer says, well, no, you're going to kick back to where you came from. Which was all the way over here, to be honest. So, yeah. Third kill. We almost missed, or we already missed 2 of them. Let's hope that does not happen again. Walking right behind Kjater. We're driving in the direction. Oh, next shot's coming in against Tackers. Panther in hand. Oh, double Panther by Carpi and Tackers. And the knock is in against Maskin, which just leaves guarded. Tackers with the flush. Maskin tries to get the knock in, is not successful. Gets some tags in against Physics, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Intense with a kill. Scarlet is down, and Ukin Mix is down to 2. Over here, you can see the fight between Klanen and the real gangsters. They want to get revenge. Evil knocked. This just leaves Amond. Last remaining player here for Klanen. Trying to get out of this fight. Oh, he's trying to go for it, it seems. But saying Physics does not seem there. Argue with the flush against Evil. And that's it. Amond gets a knock in against Nuski, but is killed by Herky, and therefore Klanen eliminated on ring 15. More shots coming in from Team Nordlis in the direction of Snuski. Herky, but they're not able to get the kill in. Justin quite close to behind enemy wives here. Did see him there. Nice tag against Idle Forces. And Avi with some nice tags against Justin. Both teams are retreating now, saying, well, no, we don't want to fight on top of the hill. Let's see where the last 4 teams are. Waze going for the swamp rotation. Same might apply for the valuable veterans who are still waiting over here on the bridge, saying, well, maybe we'll find opponents here. Well, I got the news for you guys. There's no one coming. For Alcoholics going over the Yongshan Bridge. And Pooty McYollosweg used the right Yongshan Bridge and is already there. So, no dice for you. Means they can wait all they want, but they won't find anyone. Airdrop, a full Spectro over here. Oh, he already was there. What did he get? P90? Nice. Question is, what is he in the other crates? He did not take him. 456, 15 times scope, 7.6. Suppressor. Attack stock. Well, no way you didn't take that. 7.6. Another 15 times scope. Stun grenade. Another 15 times scope. Man, there's an awful lot of 15 times scopes in there. And a new level 3 West. So aside from those few kills, 8 to be precise, there isn't much happening at the moment. Some shots between Team Nordlis and the real gangsters, but nothing which really counts as a fight. Shots in the direction of the rotation from the 4 Alcoholics by Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Slowstorm is fighting against Justin there. shots. One low attacks for both sides. Circle shifts in favor of the real gangsters. Quite central with a slight touch to the southeast. We can see the first rotations already coming there. Attackers. Quite close to sneak in, and you can hear. Trying to run away. Chicken might have seen him. Sees him, yes. Shots coming out. Not able to get the knock in though. Attacker survives this one. Alcoholics right above the real gangster. Spectre with the kill against Fanato. This happened over here. Fanato just tried to park here. And in slight UK in slight UK style, he said, "You can park there, mate." Dixie and Sutney fighting against Bitfix. Oh, Dixie, Norm is knocked and Sutney knocked as well. And that's it almost for Perpetual Failure. Stalcy and Spectre is still alive, but they can help them. Next 2 kills. Kelvin against Likevem, and Likevem is successful with that fight. A chance for Justin to help his teammate. Walken says, "I'm going to walk over there." It says, "No, I'm going to walk back." Justin knocked by Likevem as well. We can see Xerox coming close to Spectro. Sees him. Spray comes out. Is not good enough for the knock. Tries again. Tries again. And retreat. Otis with a knock against Little Dumpling. Gets a flush in. So 1-1 trade between the 4 alcoholics. While 2-1 trade now was like them killing Justin. Lyot under pressure from Symphonized and Steve. Which already lost Maskin and Scarlet. Nice tech there. The gangsters say, well, if Team Nautilus can fight against who's that? Against the 4 alcoholics, we can do that as well. No more kills at the moment, though. Let's see. Ooh, breach. Pushed by the 4 alcoholics against Team Nautilus. Walking gets knocked. I for myself with the final kill there. This just leaves Otis. He's out for myself. Gets some tags in, but gets tagged as well hard. Tries to run away. The question is, will he be successful? The answer most likely is no. Marty sees him and gets a kill, and that's it. Team Nautilus eliminated on ring 14. Snusky spotted by Carpi. Nice tags from both sides. Snusky with a bit more damage though. Valuable veterans quite close here to Xerox and Party Beetle. Party would have been able to get the knock-in against Vivis. Especially considering that Xerox has the P... no, he does not have the P90. Sees Kirin though. Nice tags. Almost gets a knock there. Oh yeah. I saw correctly. Lynx for Kirin. HPFL with the kill against Steve. Symphonize now trying to get somewhere. This right here might be his safe haven. Question is how long. At least he survives longer than Steve. Next circle shift comes in a few seconds. After that we will hop over to the fight between Booty McYellow and well, could also hop to Xerox, but we'll fight right here. Coca-Cola Holy Hole against Booty McYellow's whack. He's knocked. Xerox with shots in the direction of the valuable veterans. Except for Fallon. Fun with some shots. Viper is trying to get an angle. Oh, way too long. Another try. That one is way better. That's right below the car. A few seconds longer. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Viper's. Gets knocked though. Ace against Fallon. That knocks him. More nades for Xerox. That lands right close to the little rock. Attack is knocked. Sticking with a knock against Intens. It's over here. Carpi's the last remaining player. This is not looking too good for Formulation. Nate's coming out. Carpi almost down, and that's it. GG well played. Formulation eliminated on rank 15. On rank 13. Of 15. Symphonize quite close here to Herky. Shots against Herky as well. Flash. Prone. Eskimo with a knock here. For Booty McYellow's whack. Symphonized drops down too. Herky trying to get away there. Smoke fading. Smoke coming in though. Oh, and he gets a kill against Herky. Perpetual Failure eliminated. High score finds Spectro. Symphonize eliminated as well by Snooski Dooski. Ukit makes down on rank 11. More shots by Booty McYellow's whack in the direction of the real gangsters. Snooski gets a knock against Eskimo. And he will die. No! He does not die to his own Nate. I almost expected that while behind enemy wives is eliminated by Waze. Come on, boy, gets the knock against Snooski. And now it's just Olsen. Sees him. Nice spray. And from behind, it's HPFL of Force Lowstorm with the exit. Olsen might be able to rest Snooski. They still have a car over here. Long time nothing happened. Now everything happens at the same time. Circle in favor of the 4 alcoholics. The yacht still alive for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. 4 alcoholics in the compound. Botan and Proxy might have an angle there. Even more on top of the hill, we still have Bitfix. So far, 4 kills for them. Plus, they are one of the only teams which is still complete. We only have 3 players left for the 4 alcoholics. Still also 4 for Slowstorm. 1 player left for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. 2 left for the real gangsters, and they are trying to rotate. Let's see where luck will take them. In the direction of Slowstorm, it seems. Little yacht. Well, lucky there. Olsen and Snusky arrive, using the car as cover. Slowstorm might not see them. The question is, what can Phaeton see? Oh, HPFL moving forwards. Almost knocked there. Nate. Was blocked by the tree branch. His own nade. That might be good. Knock against Olsen by Phaeton. HPFL with the kill though. Against Olsen. Nade in the direction of Snusky might be good. Bit too close. Could have been a bit further. The yacht moving up. Phaeton with a kill against Snusky. Real gangsters eliminated. Saxy gets killed by Elf and myself. The yacht moving forwards. Might be able to take out 1 or 2 players from Slowstorm. If he's willing to shoot. Sees HPFL there. Sees Grandis over there. Spotted now by the 4 alcoholics. Not willing to shoot yet. Grandis might have seen him. Looks like it. Let's see who of them gets a kill. I would expect it to be Grandis. Yeah, they know he's there. And that's it. GG, well played. Le Yacht eliminated. And we are down to our last 4 teams. 4 players for Slowstorm, 3 for Bitfix, 3 for the 4 alcoholics, and 2 players left for Kyatta with Botin and Proxy. High score. Spotted by Botin. Hopefully he was spotted. Yeah. I did see him. But now I'm trying to get another angle. So he does not see them. They should be able to get to all the way up to here. Maybe even over here. Elf and myself in trouble. Gets knocked by HPFL. Another nade coming in. Good damage. Okay, confirmed though for Proxy. Stealing that one from Slowstorm. They are at 8 kills already. 7 for the 4 alcoholics, 2 for Kyatter. And like I said, 5 so far for Bitfix. Grant is in trouble. Circle's pushing in from behind. Oops. And now with the angle. HPFL moving close here to Phaeton. Grant is almost knocked. You can... Gets knocked. Phaeton, very well done. Has to reload. High score with the knock. It's not looking too rosy for Slowstorm anymore. Nice nade. That might be good. Oh, Sneakin' barely gets scratched. And that's it. GG, well played. Bitfix eliminates Slow Storm on ring 4. Four Alcoholics pushing against Kyatter. Proxy trying to dodge that fight. Marty knocks himself with his molly. This might be the easiest chicken for Bitfix as this continues. They kill themselves. Proxy getting back out into the blue. Smoke. Gets tagged and like them gets a kill. Trying to go for the rest on Marty. Bitfix should know he's still knocked. Marty and like them. This is high score, Adel and Phaeton. High score spotted by like them. Nice tag. Adel's still not sure if he saw an opponent at that rock or not. Marty gets tagged. Adel. Good opportunity here. Nice spray against high score. Marty with the knock. Like one though, knocked by Adel, and that should be it. Adel pushing forwards, nade in hand. And that's it. GG, well played. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Bitfix gets more points. 11 kills, 1,832 damage, and 8 assists. Means they could have gotten 19 kills if they were lucky enough. Let's check this out. 21 points for them. Then we have 1544 Alcoholics. 7 for Kyatter. 12 for Slowstorm. At least 3 for Coca-Cola Holy Hola without kills. Then we have 8 for the Real Gangsters. 4 for Booty McYolo Swag. 3 for Waze. 5 for Behind Enemy Wives. 2 for the Valuable Veterans. 1 for Ukians. 1 for Perpetua Failure. 2 for Formulation. 2 for Team Nautilus. And 1 for Klanen. We're going to hop over for a quick break. And then I'll be back with you for match number 5. Well, and there we go. Updated leaderboard. 567 points for formulation. 506. That's not looking right. Seems like the match is still missing at the moment. Yeah, Taker is still missing. Hopefully it will get updated. Because without that, it makes less. There we go. All right, we try this again. Well, do you want to update? Do you not want to update? Let's try this again. There we go. Zack. Formulation with 569, followed by Bitfix with 527. Then we have 436 for the Real Gangsters, 386 for Booty McYellowswag, 371 for Slowstorm, 359 for Behind Enemy Wives, 350 for Klanen, 344 for Waste. For Alcoholics was 281, Ukian Mix was 274, 266 for Kjatar, 233 for Coca-Cola Holy Hola, 202 for Team Nautilus, and last but not least, 191 points for the Valuable Veterans. Let's hop over. Match number 5 is upon us. Our first match on the beautiful Erangel. 3 teams drop in on Sosnovka Island with Ways, Perpetual Failure, and the Valuable Veterans. Then we have Coca-Cola Holy Hola code for the Ferry Pier split. Formulation with a usual split around here. Farm split, it seems, or Milter for Booty McYellowswag. After them, we have Pachinki played by Bitfix. Winners from match number 4. They desperately needed those points if they want to catch up to formulation. Then we have Behind Enemy Wives with a Gatke split. A bigger split right here from the Real Gangsters. Close to Phaeton, we have Klanen. Then Ukind with the Rorschach split. Nautilus with the Boatyard Rune split. Phaeton, will he be able to get... No. This time he wasn't able to get the kill like yesterday. Well, this might be interesting. Slowstorm with shots in the direction of Kjatar. So far not able to get a knock in though. Stinkin already has no ammo left. Right, no dice for them. And like you can see, the north is completely free. So everything above here is unplayed. Good thing though, because as you can see, this is our circle. And with this proportion here, the circle high likely will end on military. Most likely around here-ish. I doubt that it'll be an ending around here. But yeah, most likely around here. Nonetheless, as you can see, we have a first fight on our hand. Because Booty McYellowswag is quite close to Shaq here. He's trying to stay hidden. Poor guy only has 30 bullets in his AUG. That's not looking too good for him. First knock for him. Gets a second too. Well done. Dude, you need the ammo. Well, at least one flush. Yeah, Vibis was a bit too late. Finally, here's bullets again. First 2 kills here for Valuable Veterans. Which means they now have 193 points. So they're getting closer and closer to the 200 points. And this is not looking too good for Booty McYellowswag. Currently rank 4 for them. Losing 2 players that early. That hurts. That really does hurt. Klanen following the Real Gangsters. Trying to kill Olsen, maybe. He's trying to drive away. Does not look like London's following him. So he's lucky. London says, yeah, let's ignore him. Hookin makes Nautilus, Slowstorm, Kjaer, and the 4 alcoholics still need to make it to the circle. Hazer already made it over the bridge. Looking to play close to Perpetual Failure, maybe. Trying to see if someone is there. See Spectre running over the street. First tags are there, but Sotney gets some retaliation in. Hazer decides to retry that later. Airdrop over here. Might be for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. MK14. Level 3 gear. I like that. Endrine says, well, I'm going to use the boat. Why not? I'm not going to tell the others that there's an airdrop right in front of us. Guess Dykes is faster. Considering his loadout, he might not be as happy about the MK. But about the level 3 gear. Now switching to the MK. But it looks like he might be bringing it for someone else. Most likely for Endrines, who's playing the barrel. Tons of damage with the kill against Vibis. That happened over here. Oh, Olsen had a good position. Didn't make much out of that. Oh, that nade's not it. Olsen again, this time against Fallon. Gets knocked. Killing. Gets knocked as well, and this just leaves Fallon. There's to reload and heal, and that's it. GG, well played. The valuable veterans are eliminated on rank 15 after getting the first 2 kills of the match. They're out quite early as well. Emergency pickup played by Kjaer. They're searching for a position to play as well. As we can see, Team Nautilus. Slowstorm also. No. Lol. Slowstorm searching for their opponents. Yeah, they tried to get the kill in against Kjaer, but they took the emergency pickup from here. They're still waiting for the 4 alcoholics, though, it seems. Oops. That's not where I wanted to go. Sotney. Sees Hellsoy there. Break coming out. Gets the first tag in. But it looks like Kjaer might make it. Yeah. We hop him back over here. Elf and myself makes it over the bridge. Saying, alright guys, it's free. Come on. Come on. And now the backstab is continuing. Lycra makes it through, but Little Dumpling gets killed by HPFL. This means Morty says, well, it wasn't free. You said it would have been free. It wasn't. Not trusting you again. Bitfakes waiting for more teams which need to cross the bridge to Sosnovka Island. On the other side, we have Lil Yord, who's also waiting. Opposite of Phaeton. Trying to check if someone tries to grab a boat or swim over. Well, his teammates don't have the bridge, so he's trying to play it solo. Slowstorm finally making their way to the circle. Emergency pickup for Ukient Mix. That might be interesting for Team Nautilus here, with Walking, Skjelven, Otis, and Justin. They might want to try to breach that when everybody is hooked in. Skjelven already driven back. I'm not quite sure why. Alright, guys. We're dropping hot. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! Same emergency pickup now for Nautilus. They just had to wait before Ukient Mix was picked. So no luck here. Oh, Slowstorm coming in. Oh, tags. Sneak and knock by Skjelven. More shots coming in. Justin secures the kill. They need to work fast, though, if they want to use the emergency pickup. You can already trying to get an angle in. Has a good angle there. Not seeing anything through the smoke, though. And everybody gets picked except for Walking. Was not able to arrive in time. It takes going over the bridge. Circle shifted away from the corner. You can see Panzer in the hands of Garden. Was masking quite close to him. So masking there upon with the glider. Be reloading. Masking knocked now. Chickletons of damage, and Steve, well, he does not know where to watch. Opponents everywhere. The question is, where is the last one? Oh, Symphonize over here. Walking. Well, he needs to do what his name suggests. Walking. He's walking to the street. Alright, he's driving through the blue. Skjelven with a kill against Symphonize. This means the first team, the second team has been eliminated. There's an awful lot of teams in military base. 2-2 split for Perpetual Faya, with Fluffy being back. I was missing Fluffy in the lobbies. Normally Fluffy says, start! For Justin. But yeah. Fluffy wasn't there yet for the first 4 games. Or first 3. I'm unsure. But we'll see. Ah, nice tax against Proxy by Fluffy. Spraying the direction off behind enemy wires by the real gangsters. Oh. Very rotation by the 4 alcoholics. Saying, alright, through the blue we go. Next circle shifted, quite central again. Which means the 4 alcoholics will have a way to go before they arrive there. And we're already in phase 3. So it's not hurting as much, but it's not easy either to get through the circle. Bitfix, Waits, Perpetual Faya, Coca-Cola, Holy Hola, Real Gangsters, Yatter. Then we have Behind Enemy Wise, Clannen over here. Team Nautilus over there. Formulation over there. Nobody on the top hill. Which is baffling me a bit. And that's almost all. Sperven here quite close to Bitfix. Would have seen Adel there. Phaeton and Saxy quite close to him though. Did see him. Sperven hasn't seen them, and that's another kill for Bitfix. Kill confirmed. Dimsy spotted as well, gets tagged. Not able to get away though. And it looks like Walken decided, instead of walking, he's swimming. So I guess he needs to rename now. Because otherwise he would be Jesus, walking on water. Knocked by high score. And therefore, Nautilus will lose their first play as well. Adel confirms the kill. And that's it for him. So far, Tex with the Nox game versus Justin. That should be over. HPFL knocked by Fanotto. Nate coming in. Well, that didn't hit well. Xerox down here, prone. Chicken. He's not seeing him. Not seeing him again. Why? Oh, nice knock there against Lycum. Now it's just two left. Marty and Elf and myself, and they're in trouble over here. You can see Panzers still in the hands of Booty McYellowswag. They did arrive right here in the circle. I'm not quite sure if they are lucky there and happy there. Nice attack against Elf. Ball of forces. Pressure being applied against Marty and Elf and myself. That's Fon's possible. What was that for smoke? There's a lot of people dying. Team Nautilus eliminated. Oh, Phone has no nade. I was just waiting for him to throw a nade in the direction of 4 alcoholics. Well, without a nade, that's not possible. But AV still has 3. So you go. Car. Will take some time here. It is good, but not good enough. Still a bit of damage being applied to Elf and myself and Marty. Car is burning. And Elf somehow survives this. I'm not quite sure how. Nice tags by all forces again against Marty. Well, Hayser gets a knock-in against Sotney. And another kill against Perpetual Failure. Vortex coming in. See where the others happen to be. Saxy with some shots in the direction of Waze. Almost gets a knock against Vipress. Simsy gets knocked. Evil with the knock against Fenotto though. Confirms the kill. Barely. Clinging to life with his 5 HP. That nade should be enough, though. And that's a kill against Clownin. Zorak's knocked, though, by Sexy. And this just leaves Vipris for Waze. Vipris still able to go for the rest. Coca-Cola, Holy Holder eliminated. Barbet fixed. No shots coming in. Spectro is the last remaining player for Perpetual Failure. Has Innerman right in front of him. Vipris eliminated by Bitfix. Innerman with nade in hand. Well placed nade. Halsoy has the almost right angle. And that's it. Spectro eliminated. Kill on the count for Innerman. And therefore, Perpetual Failure is eliminated. Marty and Alpha myself finally killed by Brault. Well, Physics and Intens get closer to Bitfix. 8 kills for them already. Formulation has 3. Trying to get away there. Come on. Push it, high score. Push it. Can see the car. But they're driving away. Moving forward. Tackers might have seen him there. Moves closer. Yeah, completely free vision. Wished it for a bit, but finally gets a kill. Almost gets knocked though by Isle Forces and Fun. Isle Forces moving over the street. Good position for him. Tackers saves the kill against Brault. Nobody could have stolen that from him though. We're down to 6 teams. 2 players left for behind enemy wives. We got 4 players left for Bitfix and for Formulation. 2 for Booty McYolo Swag, with 2 kills so far. 2 for the Real Gangsters and 2 for Kyatter. The only teams fighting at the moment are Bitfix and Formulation. Knock against Physics by Sexy. Takis spotted, and Sexy gets knocked by Carpi. Could have gotten the knock against Takis. Didn't with the knock against High Score. Moving forwards. Now it's not looking too good for Formulation, for Bitfix. Looking good for Formulation. Nice nade there. Knock against Phaeton. Adel now the last man standing. Gets a knock. Gets a second one. But gets killed by Carpi. And that's it. GG, well played. Bitfix out on rank 6. Formulation with 8 kills. Against Nusky now facing off against Garden. There's a nade coming close. From behind though. See Innerman and Halsoy. Not really engaging in that fight. They could be engaging in that fight. Drop 4 behind enemy wives. Good chances that Formulation might get that chicken in a year. Three gangsters dropping back. Because everybody is fighting over here. Ball formulation is still up on the hill. Nice tags there by behind enemy wives. Vaughn has the angle against Takis and Kabi. Nice tags. Not able to get the knock in though. Formulation takes the high road over here. They still have some cover through the trees. For the other teams. Oh, Tech is knocked by Fawn. Let's move over here. Fawn with more shots. Can't see Carpi there barely. Oh, nice tag by Herky. Intense loses his vest. Copy going for the rest. Tech is back on his feet. Herky now with nice shots. Goes for the push and flushes Guardian. Well, running through his own molly. Knock against Noski though by Helsoy. Innerman knocks. Oh no, Innerman gets knocked. Kill might be confirmed. Helsoy barely has 3 HP left. Behind enemy wives in a good position. No one over here. They're the only ones. Because Formulation decided to orient themselves into the other direction. AWM in the care package. I'm trying to crawl into the direction of Helsoy. Not making it. Tekis gets his kill though. Rax. Not sure which direction he should watch. Wheeling all the way. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Nine players alive. Nice tags. Gets tagged as well though. Turkey with a knock against Garpy. Donate. Intense gets knocked as well. Tech is now the last man standing for Formulation. Kills Intense. I don't think that was intended. Flash is coming out. Formulation eliminated. Herky finds Scarpy and Tekis. Rex still left alive here. And gets killed by Snooski. 2 players left for the real gangsters. 12 kills already. Also the last man alive for Kyoto. We still have behind enemy wise with 3 kills. This is looking good for the real gangsters. Other forces still watching the blue there. There's no one there. Innerman already made it past you. Helsoy already made it past you. Needs to move as well though. No one is in the circle yet. Also just crawling back. Oh man, I saw two. I'm gonna kill them. I'm afraid. I'm afraid, Mama. I don't want to fight. Ricky up on the roof. Might be getting knocked. Well, he saw Hellsoy, so Hellsoy is getting knocked. Or killed, in this case. Nate and Spray, and that's it. GG well played. Kyatter out on rank 3. Which means we have 4 left. 2 4 behind enemy wives. And 2 4 real gangsters. 13 kills already to their name. Great high kill round. This will get them over the 450 point mark. Adding 23 points plus maybe 2 more would mean they would have 461 after that match. Currently they have 436. Behind enemy wives, 3 kills to the name, plus 2 means 5, plus 10 points means 15 points. They would have 374 and might be having more points than Slowstorm, but just barely. Because I don't know how many points Slowstorm got in this match. We'll see that after the match. Nice headshot against Fawn. Better position for behind enemy wives though. They can play the high ground. 4 nades for Snooski. Nice tags. Isle of Forces gets a headshot. No smokes left. Only flashes. Phone with the knock against Snooski. Herky now is the last man standing. Flash is coming out. Another flash. Another flash. And Bond does not see anything, but he still gets the kills. Winner chicken dinner for behind enemy wives. Real gangsters though with 13 kills, 2,140 damage and 9 assists. Well played. In total, this means behind enemy wives get 15 points. The real gangsters get 19. Kyatter gets, well, 6. Then Pooty McYolo Swag with 7. 12 points for Formulation. 1 point less for Bitfix, so 11. 2 points for the 4 Alcoholics, 4 for Petilfeia, 4 for Waste as well, 2 for Coca-Cola Holy Hola, 1 for Klanen, 2 for Nautilus, 1 for Slowstorm, 0 for Okind, and 3 for the valuable veterans. I'll be right back with you after a short break with the current leaderboard. And there we go. Hopefully update the leaderboard. There we go. Yes, 581 points for Formulation. 538 though for Bitfix. Quite sure this is current. Is it current? Let's see. No, it's not current yet. So we still have to wait for it. But that might mean that Formulation has almost 600 points now. If that is correct. Let's reload. I want to get the updated points, man. Give me. Oh, I broke it. It's not reloading. Spam it. Well, could we please get the updated points? Very pleased, Twire. Please. There we go. Still not updated. What's happening here? I'm wondering why. Well, we'll hop into the action, I guess. And hope we'll get an updated leaderboard later. There we go. Match number 6. The last match of the day, unfortunately. And the second to last match day. So we only have 6 more maps after this for tomorrow. Don't forget that. We're playing on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week to finalize the Game Ligaen Div 1 games. Valuable Veterans, Perpetual Failure, and the guys from Waze dropping out first. Following them are Coca-Cola, Holy Holer, Booty McYolo, Swag, and obviously Formulation, as well as Bitfix and Behind Enemy Wives. After them, we have Nautilus, as well as Klanen and Kjatter. Ukian Mix, Rear Gangsters, Slowstorm, and last but not least, the 4 Alcoholics. 60 players dropping for a last time here on Wrangle, and maybe this will mean last game, fast game, but we're unsure about that. Enderman and Proxy are not quite sure where to drop. They're trying to get the car. Walking gets the other one. Justin going for a quick weapon. We can see that Walking is trying to run over Proxy. Has the M4 now. 18 bullets only, though. Still some shots in the right direction. And Kato is retreating from this. First contact. Circle shifts again to the south. And again, we have a military circle. And this one is a real circle. So, I'll be interested to see who plays the topo. Valuable Veterans so far with the prior about that. First team to rotate are our friends from Booty McYolo Swag saying, Booty YOLO Swag, go! And they will be the first getting over the bridge. And now they have surprise. Oh no, Shaq already going for it. Might still have the prio for the top hill. Booty McYolo Swag retreating to the right. As we can see, Xerox right here with Fanato also going for prio. But Shaq is the first to arrive on the top of the hill. Xerox and Fanato just below him. Trying to go to the top of the hill as well. Using the dirt road. Shaq has seen them. Weebits, we have to walk. First shots out. Not able to get the knock in though. Xerox going for the push. 1 HP remains. Otto has to watch out though. Enough time for Vibis to get back on his feet, to get some shots in. Shaq with the confirm against Xerox. Kieran with the knock against Party Beetle and Vipress. And Vipress is run over by her own car. That's very unfortunate. And Fanotto gets killed as well by Vibis, and that's it. GG, well played. Waste eliminated after barely 5 minutes. Barely 4 minutes to be precise. Kieran knocked as well. Where did that happen? Oh, over here. Intense. Fluffy can see them running around there. Not willing to shoot yet. Kieran picked up. Going for the res. If Fluffy would just go over here, might see. No, they can't see them. Oh, nice headshot. Aim is almost not there. More attacks, but no luck. Nice tags against Shaq by Fluffy. Bitfix going for the emergency pickup. They might try to play the topple. Considering there's so many players there that might try to do something else. Tali. Halo already dropped. Nice score. Rahiman still waiting for the airdrop. Oh, it's all the way over there. Taxi gets knocked by Dixie. Peyton able to get down though. Spectre and Dixie already driving around Sexy, and he gets flushed. Let's go all the way over here. Can see Dixie. Oh, and does not get the tag. Nice tags against Dixie, but not enough. In fact, we can see Fluffy and Spectro. While Klanen now breaches against Phaeton. And he gets knocked as well. Adel trying to get a knock in and is successful against Evil. But has to watch out as well. So in the back we could just momentarily see Andrines for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Ooh, Adel in trouble. Spectro and Dixie with some shots in his direction. High score. Going for a run. Quite sure if he wants to go into that direction. Valuable veterans with a knock against Dixie. Veterans will be dead anyway. We still have Team Norcus, Lowstorm, and Kiata, as well as Ukin Mix and the players from behind Enemy Wives out of the circle. Olsen might be able to get the knock in against Score. Didn't want to go there. And he's able. Olsen with the knock. And He-Man, and well, he can do something else now. It'll all the way over here between the barrels. Quite close to Bonnie and Rax. Or Eskimo and Rax. They have two bunnies. Shots in the direction of the 4 alcoholics. Nice tag there. Not able to get the kills in. Or even knocks. For alcoholics arrive. Close to Novo. And there is a farmers over here. Marty, hello. Elf? No one? Really? Like them. Come on. Get it. Come on. Good boy. Finally, someone takes the airdrop seriously. And he's happy about that, farmers. 318 bullets, man. You need to declutter your inventory, I guess. Simsy quite close here to Le Yacht. Has seen Le Yacht already as well. Good position. Oh, fight over here. Justin gets the knock against Proxy. Kill confirmed as well. Oh, it is knocked. Potent successful there. Walking around. Well, how far is he away there? Justin falling back now says, man, I don't have a clue how to save him. Otis is gone for. And Ramon with the drive-by. That's a 2 against 1 trait. And a fight in the blue. So I spotted and knocked by walking. Not only walking, he's shooting in this case. Potion and Dinnerman not going for the rest here. Saying, all right, let's leave him for them. It's a 2-2 trade. They deserve as much. Not sure what they're trying to do. Starting to rotate all the way back. It'll take some time. Circle shifted quite central. Good position in the circle for almost all the teams. Ukiant arrives on the ferry. 1 buggy, 2 cars. We'll try to get down from the ferry here. This will be interesting to see. Oh, well, he got on. Scarrett still unsure which car he should use. Shots in against the valuable veterans who are still holding the high ground. Adel did move a bit. Decided to get into one of the main buildings. Slows. How the heck was Slowstorm even more in the blue than Kjatter and Nautilus? Holy smokes. Take us intense moving forwards. Let's see where they want to go. Except for that, there's not much happening at the moment. Only attackers move forwards. Shots in the direction of C. There's not much gas left in his tank. And then was with some shots in the direction of Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Next circle shift coming in. Quite central approach again. Slight touch to the northwest, northeast. So good for Perpetual Failure over here, as well as the valuable veterans again. And, well, both halves of Booty McYole's whack. That's in direction of Ukyen's rotation by Hazer. Well, we can see Slowstorm is crossing the bridge now. And we have a knock. Marty against Olsen. Snusky going for the rest. Not quite sure, but there might have been a DBS in that drop. At least if I found that drop, I could confirm that. It was over here somewhere. Huh. There's another comment down here. He's close to Ukyen now. Symphonized just right in front of him. That's the shots from Dykes. Hazer with shots in the direction of Kyatar. Symphonized now knows there's someone above him. Sees Slowstorm arriving. More of them shoots a second one. Not able to get a knock in. But by Tuken. Not successful as well. Both teams retreating. Simsy now with the possibility. Almost not able to get attack in against Grandis. Sparvan with the knock. HPFL stopped. Grandis against the flush. Tries to get it though. Perpetual fail with the first knock. Innerman gets killed as well. Suddenly doing the double eat. Kyatar eliminated on ring 14. Beckers now with the knock against Spectre though. Not sure if they can get him back. Suddenly is the closest to him. Spectre is not in the best position to be resable. Circle shifts again, quite central. Away from almost all the teams. Nice nade there by Sneakin. Gets a knock against Simsy with a spray. And then with a nade gets a knock against Sneakin. Against Simsy. Maskin gets a knock against Dykes gets knocked against Maskin and the flush against Symphonized. Nice spray by Gamement. Nice tags against HPFL. Not able to get the flush yet. Might go for Sneakin there. In the back we can see Ukyen facing off against Coca-Cola Holy Hola. He knocked as well. This just leaves one. Just got it. It's like running around here. Like has seen him and that's it. Ukyen makes eliminated on rank 13. Justin's still alive over here. That was what I saw. Make some util. Heal with a knock and flush against Bruld. Walking still alive as well. He's aiming there. Quite a fast split for Nautilus. Aiming to see him as well. Nice headshot there. Uses his life on the blue though. Clan eliminated. Aimant was found by Tuken's nade. Justin trying to run to the circle. Needs to heal now, though. Last player alive. 14 Nautilus. And Giants with the knock against Fon. Dykes gets a flush in. That's another kill for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. Behind, enemy wives in trouble. 0 kills for them yet. Oh. Idle's still alive for Bitfix. Our formulation is still complete. I'm quite close here to Perpetual Failure. Shots coming in. Fluffy almost in trouble. Right in the hands of physics might be good. If he wants to throw it. So far he's against that. Good position there for Perpetual Failure above formulation. Still have Tackers all the way over here. That didn't work out. Right above Falan. Rise below him and gets knocked because he just decided to go silent. Phoebe says, no man. You don't get away like that. Carpi coming back. Takas gets knocked by Korean. Chukin with a knock against Sotney. Let's see if they will get more knocks in. Still, 1 player left on top of the hill for the valuable veterans. He's dropping down now, though. Carrying 602 damage with 5 kills. Getting shot at by Booty McYollowswack. Carpi found by Shaq. Those shots, though. Nuski gets the knock against Tukin. HPFL gets knocked by the blue. No, through falling. Team Nautilus eliminated. Same goes for Slowstorm, though. And Bonnie gets a knock-in against Shaq. Perpetual Failure eliminated as well. Nate from Snooski and the kill from Herky. Get it together. Adel now, the last remaining player. Still for Bitvix, trying to rescue some of the points. Valuable veterans eliminated. Vibis was found by John Boy. Physics, Carpi, and Intense quite close, but Eskimo might have something against that. He's watching in the wrong direction, though. But he's in a good position to get formulation. Nice spray there. Gets the first one knock. Garden knocked and flushed by Dumpling. Flush confirmed. Nate coming in. And that just almost lands on him. Now, John Boy from the other side. Not able to get the knock in. Can't see Intense. Not able to get in. Very unfortunate. 3 kills though for them. Now he gets the knock against Physics. That's good for Adel. 8. Nice damage. Another one coming in. And that gets the kill done. Intense with the kill against John Boy, and Booty McYollowswack is eliminated. He will not get the rest on Physics though, but he'll get some more util. Adel with some shots, but gets killed by all our forces. And therefore, behind enemy wives, eliminate a Bitfix on rank 6. Oh, there's an airdrop over here. Welcome. MG3, that might be 4 behind enemy wives. Coca-Cola Holy Holo says, well, we don't want to fight, we just stay right here, hidden. No one will find us. Then over here we have the real gangsters. 6 kills so far. Another good round for them, maybe. For Alcoholics so far was 1. And over here we have Intense for Formulation Gaming with 5 kills. 2 so far, 4 behind enemy wives. And last but not least, Coca-Cola Holy Hola with so far 4. Five teams, 12 players. Everyone is fighting for their spot in the circle. So that should work better. Phase 6 closing. Most likely. Well, little dumpling in a good position there. That's not where I wanted to jump. This is where I wanted to jump. The dumpling just in front of Herky. Might be able to get that knock in. Needs to move as well, though. Herky does not know little dumpling is there. Needs to heal badly, though. Jiggletons of damage still waiting. Watch your right. And that's a spray. GG, well played. Tries to get the flush in, but Herky is successful. And that's the end for Little Dumpling. No chance for Marty to do anything there. Jiggleton's off damage will be back on his feet in a bit. Marty. Well, that's not where I wanted to go. This is where I wanted to go. Intense. Wizzy kill against Marty. Somehow, sometimes this observer. Man. Just typical PUBG observer move. Behind enemy wives with AV and all our forces. Then we have 3 players for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. With Hazer, Dykes, and Endrains. And 4 players left for the real gangsters. 9 and 0. Just above Coca-Cola Holy Hola. At least 2 of them. Swing over here. I'm not quite sure if Olsen and yeah, they know. They know now. First knock. Second. Oh, almost second knock here against Olsen. And Ryans with nade in hand. Asa gets the first knock in. And gets a second one as well. Well played. 2 HP remain. But he will be able to get at least 1 more kill. Snusky still alive. Herky and Chiggletons of damage coming in to go for the hero move. And they were successful. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. 6, no, 7, 9, no. For everybody wondering what I'm talking about the shortcuts. Intense is on 1, AV is on 2, all our forces on 3, Jiggletons of damage on 7, Snusky on 9, and Herky on 0. Because we had 10 players previously. AV can hear. Well, Herky got stuck there. Nate coming out. Nice Nate. And another one. And another one. Okay, we get tagged there. Kill confirmed. Now we only have 7 and 9. For the real gangsters. 6 kills for Formulation. Intense can see them all. 3 kills, 4 behind enemy wives with that kill. Then we have 9 for the real gangsters. Intense spotted. Bro Snusky, you can see his lag. Tag, and that's it. GG, well played. Intense eliminated. And now it's a 2 against 2 situation. Behind enemy wives versus the real gangsters. Nate coming in. A bit too short. Chickens off damage in a good position there, theoretically. Has the advantage against AV. Oh, AV with the first tag, though. Needs to get in the circle. While all our forces and AV are already in the circle. Can't see Snusky there. Nice tags. But not enough to get the knock-in. Nate might be good. Bit too short. Nice try there. More Nate's coming in. Blue zone Nate too short. Molly too short. Nate too short. But they try. At least something. They're waiting for Chiggletons of damage. Kills now for the real gangsters. With that kill against Intens. Snusky on the point. Behind enemy wives have to do something. He gets a kill in against Snusky. Or kill Chiggleton. You might go down into the circle in this pace. Moving forwards. Still has his blue zone backpack. Waiting for our forces and AV. Good position for the real gangsters. They most likely should get this match. Nice tag there. Chickleton with a knock against all forces. And that's it. GG, well played. Winner, chicken dinner. Chickletons of damage. And the real gangsters win match number 6 of the day. 12 kills plus 10 placement points means 22 in total. 1,562 damage. But 7 assists for Coca-Cola Holy Hola. So let's see how that fares for all the teams connected here. We have the semi-updated leaderboard, I guess. Not quite sure. This one is updated, I guess. Let's see. Hello. There we go. 581 was correct, it seems. Well, nonetheless, let's total it. Real Gangsters, 22 points for them with those 12 kills. That means in total, they now have 477. Behind enemy wives, second place means 6 placement points plus 3 kills means 9 in total. They now have 383. Formulation with 6 kills plus 5 placement points means 11 in total. To their additional 581, they now have 592, just barely not making the 600 points. Coca-Cola Holy Hola on ring 4 plus the 5 placement, plus the 5 kills means 9 points in total. So they now have 244. For alcoholics, 1 point for kills, 3 points for placement means 4 in total. So they now have 287. 2 points for Bitfix for kills. Plus 2 placement points means 4 in total. So 542. Booty McYellow Swag with 3 kills. Plus an additional point for placement means 4. They had 393 prior. So 397. Valuable Veterans with 8 kills plus a placement point means 9 points. So they finally get to the 200 points. and have 203 in total. They still will stay behind Team Nautilus. Perpetual Failure with 3 kills, plus their 237 means they have 240 even. Slowstorm with 3, plus the additional 372, they have 375 now. Nautilus with 4 kills, plus the 204 they had prior means 208 for them. Klanen with 2 points, plus the 351 they had means 353. Ukind gets no points, so they stay at their 274 points. Then we have Kyoto with 2 points, plus their 272 means they have 274. And this is interesting because Ukind has the same points, which means Kyoto will move up a rank to rank 10. Ukind will move down to rank 10 because Kyoto has less kills. They have only 154 kills, while Ukind has 158. So Kyoto has more placement points, therefore better position. Waste 0 points, so they stay at their 348 points. So let's see if this has been updated already. Let's look good. Let's hop over here. Oops. Oh, there we go. 592 for Formulation, 542, so 50 points less for Bitfix, 477 for The Real Gangsters, 397 for Booty McGillowswag, 383 for Behind Enemy Wives, 375 for Slowstorm, 353 for Klanen, 348 for Waze. Then we have 287 for the 4 Alcoholics, 274 for Kyoto, as well as Ukind Mix with a better position for Kyoto, like I said, due to more placement points. 244 points for Coca-Cola Holy Holer, 240 for Perpetual Failure, 208 for Team Nautilus, and last but not least, 203 for the Valuable Veteran. So they just barely are behind Team Nautilus. They still can get away from the last place. But, well, there will be a hard match, and it will be decided tomorrow, because we will be back here tomorrow for the last 6 rounds and the last 6 matches and the last round of the Good Game Ligaen cast here for Div 1. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the contacts and chat. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.